Well, hello, one and all. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back to PlayFrame and Side Quest, and what a spectacular view. This game is just full of them. It already was, but boy, the DLC is adding to that substantially. So, as promised, I think, step one today, fighting that thing. Or trying. We are a good deal stronger now. And it is raining, which probably doesn't make a lick of difference, but I'd like to think that it does. Tilt things in our favor just a little bit. Now, actually, here, let's actually take this seriously. We may not even need to win at this point. We've upgraded ourselves quite a bit, but it was not an easy fight. Let's... There we go, spell. Blanked for a second there. Let's add... Flame... Yeah, this is fire affinity attack power. It's not really fire defense. Where's the... Flame fortification? That will probably help. A little bit. If I had to guess. Yeah. It's probably all we really need to add on here. And I suppose, well, physical damage negation still probably good, but fire is involved in more of the attacks than physical bludgeoning, so let's prepare accordingly. Okie dokie. Let's see how this goes. Gotta jump over the waves of fire. And try to just not be present, ow, for physical attacks like that. Yeah, jump over that. Jump, oh, needed to jump a little faster than that. Probably should have, yeah, prepared some, snacks for Torrent. But maybe we can jump over these too. We can. Amazing. Just gotta be a little better about it is all. Ha! Ah! Beautiful. It's a large health bar. Beautiful. Does that actually, like... it, like... stuns you a little bit. I don't know if it creates like a point where I can do a big critical strike. Jumping over that is actually really easy. Should be two-handing this. Yeah. This is manageable. Just gotta time my jumps good. And if I get stomped directly on, that's probably an instant death. I'd wager. Too early. Woo-hoo. I am tempted to try... well... I wonder. Do a big stomp again. A couple... ah! Wasn't ready for that. Didn't see it coming. So it goes when you're standing directly underneath the boss, I guess. A little early. There we go. Ah, slightly late. This might still take a try or two, but... What? How'd you grab... Uh-oh. That's pretty good. Can't be mad about seeing that. Jump! Do not want to get grabbed, though, that's for sure. Have some fun with that! Ah! Oh no. This is my opportunity. There we go. Whoo! It's not often you get to do 38,000 damage in one swing. Yeah. Do not get grabbed, for heck's sake. No. No! Disagree. Alright, noted. From now on when it goes down for the grabby hands... Yeah. From now on when it goes down for the grabby hands... Run away. Further than you think you need to. I wonder if there's a... Is there a spirit ash that's actually going to survive for 10 seconds against that thing? Latina maybe might have the range to be far enough away from the fire and still getting in pot shots. It's possible that like one of the Warhawks could be flying over the fire. That could work too, actually. Latina's already upgraded, though. Let's try that first. I like that as an idea. Our big lightning magic was doing good. Our big hammer strikes were doing good. As soon as I can get in close enough. Okay. You come on in. Uh-oh. Okay, time to get closer. A lot closer. Nope. Nope. Alright, yeah, her little Latina pot shots are not doing a lot, but they're contributing. A tiny amount. Yeesh. Let's get my lightning. Okay. Yeah. Didn't see that coming. My bad. Nope. Oh boy. Okay, that didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would. Kind of likewise for my big spell cast. Whoa, what happened? Not sure. Gonna cast spells anyway. Okay, now that's pretty good damage per cast. Pretty good. Expensive, but pretty good. And knocks it down, which is great for me. Yeah. Enjoy more of that. Good, strong spell. We're managing. Yeah! Can it fall over? No? Okay, that's fine. Whew! Ow. Uh-oh. No jumping over that one, I guess. Nope. No grabs. This is a little late of a cast, but hopefully... Yep. Jumps aren't saving you. Oh boy. Rolls also not saving you unless I just timed it bad, which is possible. I got one more cast of this in me, I think. Ah. Oh, roll almost. Almost saved me for a second there. Come on. Try to do a grab or a stomp or something. Thank you. That's more like it. One more, let's go. Whew. Got the cast in, and okay, you fell down. That's good. Think we're gonna end this. Go, 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 go. Yeah! Get out of here! Deflecting hard tier. And a furnace visage. Whew! Good work, Latina, thank you. That's gratifying. A consumable. All right, we've picked up one of these before. Yes. But also, deflecting hard tier. A crystal tier formed slowly over the ages, where the scattered sap of the shadow tree, almost said it wrong again, pools deep within the furnace golems. Can be mixed in the flask of wondrous physic. About time we got some more stuff for that. Resulting concoction temporarily enhances spontaneous guard. What does that mean? Damage negation and guard poise will be heightened in the moment immediately after assuming a guarding stance. Successfully executing a spontaneous guard will also strengthen guard counters. Oh! That's, so like, it's perfect guard timing that makes your guard counter even stronger. Like, you take less damage with a perfect timed guard, and the counter is strong. That's cool. That's very cool. What a good idea. You get a lot fewer runes from that victory than I'd have expected. That's okay. We win! Whew! Feels good. I think we got several options for where to go next, but I think I have our next destination in mind. Where was the, I know there was a... Where is it? Did I go past it? Oh, there it is. Hiding behind bushes. Okay. I want to go back over... here. One, because I have found more crosses, and you might want to know about it.
Righteous tarnished. What brings you here?
You shady fella, you. Oh, maybe you don't. Fine. My secrets, you can't have them. The main reason I wanted to come here, though, is because folks in comments mentioned that I had, in fact, missed a path over here. And hopefully, they were able to specify. It's right around the point in the video where you said they're probably hiding something back here. Nope, seems not. They are hiding something back there. Which, if I'm not mistaken, I said something to that effect when poking around back here. And now that I'm looking at it, I actually can see pretty clearly what they were hiding. I don't know how. I don't know how I didn't see that before. Well, hey, ghost dogs. Clear out. And gimme this. Where does this go? Hey, bats. Not now. Nope. Boy, what a place. Ooh. This goes a lot further than I anticipated. In fact... Oh, I can't believe I was 4 for 4 managing to swat bats with this hammer on horseback. It's got to be a record for me. Ooh, oh, we were going underneath the... Cool. We're over here. I was wondering how we get over here. Like this, it turns out. And it's another drapery ruin. Heck yes. Keep them coming, I say. Though I am seeing what looks like those... What do they call them? Blood somethings. They were fighting the Fire Knights outside the old urn last week. It was some description I got. Information about them. Don't know if I'll be able to just find it poking around here, though. Maybe it was this. A delicacy of the Blood Fiends. Blood Fiends, right. Are these more Blood Fiends? They've got, like, the size for it. Yeah, you look like what I remember of Blood Fiends. Let's actually fight you here to get a better look at you. Because you're kind of a mess. Very trollish. Are you using... That looks like kind of a big, like... Oh, it's like a giant leg. It's like a giant deer or goat or whatever hind leg it looks like. That's a cool melee weapon. That's very Demon Souls, actually. Yeah. Or maybe it was Dark Souls. I think it was Demon Souls. There's like those big guys who were using like big club weapons that looked basically like sort of petrified bodies. It's very cool, though. You probably have a lot of poise, so this isn't going to work on you, but it'll be fun. And it's in the spirit of the whole blood theme. Yep. You're not getting staggered, but... Nor are you probably going to be made to bleed by me. We're kind of bringing the same food to the party here, but... I do win, though. The hammer probably does reasonably well. Let's go up here first, but then, yeah, very excited to poke around there. Glad I made it up here. I was really wondering. And it's just giving us more good views of this place. In fact, this looks very similar to that... This looks very similar to that painting we found maybe in episode 1? Yeah, where in the inventory was that? There you are. Yeah, that... Well... That could kind of be the view. I don't think it is. No, I think we need to be on, like... I think we're, like, on the wrong side. The architecture doesn't look right. I think we are seeing this from an entirely wrong side. I think we might have to be like over here or something. Over here at the very least. Okay. Noted. Seems pretty empty out here mostly. Though graveyards usually have at least 1 or 2 shinies. And urn carrier. Sorry, I needed the thing. Sorry. There was a shadow tree fragment in it. I had no choice. Ah, sorry. In fairness, I suppose, trying to claim there was a shadow tree fragment in it wouldn't earn you the forgiveness of most funeral processions. I should have expected this. That's a good find, though. You are not a good find. I don't want to fight either of you. If I can avoid it. No, thank you. Ooh, I do see that hanging jar up there, though. I do want to shoot that. Ow, help! Don't suppose I could convince you two to ignore me? Forget you saw me? I was never here. Must have been the wind. I'm gone. Dang. Yeah, I tried poison through all this. Yeah, hammer works a lot better on these guys. Hello! I bring you hammer time. So. Let's see. Can I... Is it possible to two-hand... Yes, okay, great. Great. Don't know what this is gonna do, but... Maybe if we hit it directly? Here we go. Yeah! I want it. Gimme. Ooh! String seller's bell bearing. Yeah. I want to read about that and then see what it can get me. Prospect Town. There's a lot to explore out here. I want to read first, though. Y'all leave me alone? Good. The bell bearing of a horn-sent string seller who did not survive the war. Offer to the Twin Maiden Husks at the Round Table Hold to gain access to the following items. String. I guess that's self-explanatory. What do you need string to make? I guess these, these roped pots, which I think have literally never used in all of Elden Ring. So they're good for throwing behind you, which I guess is pretty cool if you're running from some things. Maybe a slightly safer way to try to deal some of this damage to enemies that are chasing you. Not to keep them in mind. Maybe there's a scenario where they might come in handy. And I guess if you are using those a lot, nice to be able to buy the string. Instead of having to... I don't even know what you'd farm them off of. Demi-humans, maybe? Oh, it's one of them plus a dog. I don't know if I went into this little nook, though. And they seem to be sort of paying respects over there, and I'm happy to ignore and be ignored by them. Especially since I am not seeing any shinies I particularly crave. Yeah, I'm good. Let's check out this little ruin first. Whoop. No, we're fine. I saw the fallen over trees with the tortoises in there, and the trees for a second there almost looked like a sleeping little dragon, but no. I'm just kind of seeing them everywhere now. Ooh, yes. Give. Thank you. What an amazing game. I was back in Dark Souls 1 and 3 recently just to grab footage quick for like a future video thing, and like those games are still all phenomenally good, but wow, after playing Elden Ring, it is hard going back. There's so much to explore, so much customization you can do. You're just way more free to experiment and play around and go looking for cool stuff. This is very handily my favorite FromSoft game now. Which really is saying something. Just gonna borrow these real quick if that's okay. Probably not okay, but I'm gonna. Bye. Leaving. Leaving. Anything up here? Wait. Oh, are you a pest? We haven't had any pests up here. Hello? Really? Really? Huh. I'll be honest, I haven't really cared for any of you in the past, but if you're willing to be cool. Forager brood. Oh, you're the forager brood. Okay. Not what I don't know what I was picturing for forager brood, but not you. Thank you. Well. This is a surprise. What does that one let me do? Fireproof pickled liver. Nice. A record of crafting techniques left by the non-human forager brood, shared out of kindness toward Moore and his kin. Acquire the knowledge to craft that thing. Neat. And very unexpected. But okay, enough puttering around. That was just a plant or a... Yeah, okay. Prospect Town, though. What have we got here? Pardon me. I'm seeing one blood fiend here, which leads me to think there's going to be a lot of blood fiends here. Oh, that was me. Okay. So long as I'm the only one making scary noises around here, then that's fine. You know, why not? Lieutenant's probably not going to be the most useful company. Yosh. Accompany me into this prospect town, if you don't mind. Ah, that's a different move. Thank you. Really got caught off guard by that one. Boy. You are an agile little one. Sure is nice having all of that agility on my side. Try to check all the little nooks and crannies. Fewer nooks and crannies to find than I expected. Fewer enemies, too. I do feel like that's going to change the further in I go. Hello? Yeah, I have a feeling we might be in for like a little boss or an invasion or something. Or just, wow, that's a lot of them. A lot of them looking pretty mournful, which I would love to show respect for. But I just have this feeling it's not going to last. Just as a hunch. I'm not sure this is mourning anymore. This might be eating their own dead. Yeah, I think it is. Huh. Well. Are we cool? Nope. Well, if we were going to be cool, my little buddy has decided they are done waiting. Ow. Goodness. Thanks, buddy, for the backup. You were right. We should have gone in swinging. Because they do got the Moog moves. Little buddy is doing great work, though. Gracious. Yosh. Brutal. Blood Fiend's arm, that is the thing. That's their weapon. Requires just a little more arcane than I have, but it does seem to otherwise fit my build. A weapon used by the Blood Fiends, an arm pulled from the corpse of one of their kin, and wielded as a makeshift weapon. Having been sanctified by a blood ritual, this armament is capable of spraying blood stored within when executing a strong attack. That is a heck of a thing, and I just might. We have gotten one of these before, right? I thought we had, but maybe not. A blood flower with meaty petals, grown by blood fiends in pools of blood. Perhaps even the fiends admire blood's beauty. I'm gonna need a little more dexterity, and just one more point in arcane, I think, to continue playing with good toys that they keep giving me. Glad I had Yosh on hand for that. That could have gone much messier. Nothing else hiding in these little buildings, and hey! Thank you. None of these other ones, though, right? Found it all? Just trying to be thorough. You know, that door down here probably doesn't open, but nah. Board it up. Getting a little dark. Well, let's see what's inside. Ooh. Outer God Heirloom. Sounds important. Raises arcane. Hey, nice. A talisman engraved with the lore of an outer god. Hard to tell what it is from the picture of it. The clan, who lost everything in the Great Fires, peered upon the corpse of their ancestor, normally an act of sanctity, and saw in its shadow a twisted deity. The clan had suffered such torment that the horrible thing was taken as an object of worship. Probably not. Nah. That's a neat find, though. When they are referring to this clan, is it these blood fiends? Is this how the... what is the outer god that Moog worships? This... We probably got an item that describes it. Hang on. Something Moog affiliated. Almost certainly. Hang on, let me look real fast. Here we go, here we go. Sacred incantation of Moog, Lord of Blood. Thrust arm into the body of the formless mother. That's the one, formless mother. Then scatter the blood flame to set the area ablaze. The Mother of Truth craves wounds. When Moog stood before her deep underground, his accursed blood erupted with fire, and he was besotted with the defilement that he was born into. So, Formless Mother is, I think, the outer god that the sort of like blood worshippers and Moog follow. So it seems like perhaps this particular outer god was that one. The clan who lost everything in the Great Fires peered upon the corpse of their ancestor, normally an act of sanctity, and saw in its shadow a twisted deity. So like the deity had been sort of using their ancestor as a vessel, and then when they actually saw this deity, they decided to worship it. I may be making connections that aren't correct here, but that's kind of what I'm going on. If you've not dived into Elden Ring lore yourself and you've been following this playthrough, I do highly recommend doing it just because it does help to, like, these games are, while both being just fun fantasy kind of exploration RPG experiences, they are also sort of archaeology sims in a weird way, where you get to explore a whole bunch of ruins and try to figure out what happened here. And like with real archaeology and history, you cannot get a complete, perfect picture, and you just kind of have to draw best conclusions, like, from the details you can get. And keep refining those conclusions as you get more information that either confirms or conflicts with what you found. And different historians will come to their own conclusions based on their findings and their interpretations of what they find. It's really neat. It's a neat way to deliver lore, like in a different way as you would deliver a more straightforward story. And I think From is better at this than literally every other studio or team who has tried doing something similar. Like, I love Hollow Knight, but Hollow Knight lore, I don't think, even that, which I enjoy a great deal, I don't think holds a candle to what From manages to do in a lot of these games. I am super impressed with it. But yeah, I do recommend going and checking out a VatiVidya video or two, just since he's one of the more prominent lore video makers in the community, and has made a lot of very good videos that piece together a lot of the information and details that can be found to try to put a loose interpretation of a story together. Which does help a lot. Because even just having an incomplete picture, which may still have inaccuracies in it, does provide a little more context, which makes it easier to make some further conclusions and guesses. Like, it becomes pretty clear in playing through the game, if you're reading item descriptions, that there is definitely some kind of Lovecraftian stuff going on in Elden Ring, more than in most Souls games. There are outer gods who are vying for power and control in this area, for whatever reason. And the Greater Will has definitely been probably winning, or was winning, for a long time out here. That's what the whole Golden Order, the Elden Ring, all that stuff has been affiliated with, but there are plenty of others we've encountered. Gods of flame that the fire giants worshipped. This Formless Mother, the blood god. A god of death who is, I think, mentioned once or twice, but there's not a whole lot of details there. What's her name? The Gloam-eyed Queen, I think? There's like a lot of... There's factions on the ground, just amongst the kingdoms and the groups and the societies on this land, but there's also, like, god factions that are fighting here. The God of Frenzy, that's another one. That the Three Fingers represent. It's all very neat. I'm really enjoying what they've been doing with Elden Ring lore. It's been fun to put together. It's a giant mythology crime scene. That's what Dark Souls and Elden Ring are. Like, this entire world is an enormous crime scene where everything has basically already taken place. And you got to try to piece together a guess at what happened here. If you want to. You don't have to engage with the game in that way at all if you don't want, but you can. And if you want to, boy, they have done an incredible job at putting together a really cohesive place that feels full of rich detail that either, like, does all tie together in really, like, intuitive ways once you find enough of the pieces, or at least feels like it ties together, even if you haven't got all the pieces. Even if there aren't enough pieces to be found in the game, they're good also at leaving gaps where it's kind of impossible to get a perfect solution answer to a lot of these things. Which I do also like. I think that's great, because then it keeps making these games and their lore interesting to keep talking about and theorizing on and speculating on and exploring. If they were a thing that you could then solve and then someone could make a video saying, here's the solution, and then you're done, well, then it's not really interesting to talk about anymore. I don't know, no one does it like From. And darn, they are good at it. What's this little puddle up here? Might not be a puddle, it looks like one. Is that what this little pond was? I think it is. Yeah, okay. Pardon me, tortoises. Sorry. You know. One of those. Is there anything else down here that I missed? A lot of golden sheep out in these parts, which is, hello, making increasing sense. Oh, you are the thunder rolling sheep. Aggressive little things. Did I see a shiny? I don't think so. Not fighting you, bird. I'm just looking around. Big sheep. Love them. Don't lightning roll at me. I'm just passing through. And taking your things. You can't even read. You don't need this. That's for a hefty lightning pot, I bet. Whoop. Don't run into that. What do we got up here, though? Once I'm no longer in danger of being struck by lightning, I will read the description. Wait. Oh. Bear. Regular-sized bear, though, and that's refreshing. Yeah, hi. Now we're cool. I have fought my fill of bears. Wait. Wait a moment. Bear, come on. Bear, I am exploring. You're very red. Your fur. I don't know if that's just a shading being a little weird out here at night with my lantern or whatever, but do you mind? Get out of here, all of you. That's right. We could have been chill. I don't think I've been down there, but I want to be down there. And I think jumping on this might be our ticket. Bit of a risky jump, but I also see another, at least on the map, it looks like there's this. I don't know if that's a thing that could be jumped on any more safely, but it seems worth looking at. Well, maybe we can just go around. Maybe we don't need to be doing any wacky jumps. Hi, rat. All kind of animals out here who can't just leave me be. Excuse me. About the only things missing at this point are the land octopi. So when do we run into them out here? Or the lobsters. Hold on. So that's why ranged combat. I see. Don't suppose there's a grace fire down here. Don't look like it. You're not still following me, are you? Good. Good. Is this where... Yeah, this is where we started. We're up here now. I'll take this. Ooh. Oath Seeker things. We got a little reading to do. Once I get in here and see what's what. Church of Benediction. Yes. Gimme. Blessed Blue Dew Talisman. Which does what? Slowly restores FP. Oh, that's quite nice. Probably very slowly. Probably so slowly that it's not worth doing unless you're a build that just runs on a very small amount of it. Talisman depicting the blessed boon that is a droplet of the blue luminescent sap of the Erdtree. Gradually restores FP. It was once thought that the blessed sap of the Erdtree would drip from its boughs forever, but that age of plenty swiftly came to a close, and with time, the Erdtree became more an object of faith. The Pata. A weapon comprised of a linear double-sided blade attached to a substantial guard, wielded by the Oathseeker Knights. This versatile armament can be swung about like a fist or used in the manner of a straight sword. Huh. Slightly higher dexterity in the requirements, but it could be a quality build type weapon too. Like, I've probably been a little too fast to dismiss certain weapons for the fact that they are not scaling with strength or faith by default, when I could go and change that. I feel like with a lot of these weapons, still, like, if they aren't naturally built for your build, you can change them to be, but they may still not be, like, as optimal as ones that are normally that way. Maybe that's an incorrect assumption on my part, but I mean, the claws have been doing plenty fine, and they seemed like a quality build scaling sort of thing to start, so I don't know. Oathseeker Knight Helm looks real cool. These knights set off on quests of discovery, hoping to find by themselves an oath of their own choosing to serve in perfect lifelong devotion. I think these are the Black Knights I've been fighting out here. Like the one, like the hammer I've got, I think might have been off of one of these. Maybe. And yes, here we are. Hefty lightning pot. Neat. I suppose we should fight our little assailant over here, just in case they drop something cool. All right, where are you? I know your window for sneak attacking has been missed, but we can still have a little fight if you want. Yeah. Quite strong. There we go. Nope, no drops, but had to check. Cool. I now feel like we've covered a lot of this up here. Although I do wonder, is this how we would get down? I still don't think so, but I should look. It's so dark out here. Even with my lantern on. I'm starting to think that whatever's down there might be away down there. Just slightly too far to jump, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Let's go find a grace fire. And have a seat. It's been a productive episode, it feels like. Excuse me. I am done looting the place. I will be on my way, thank you. I can show myself out. And get a level. Let's go ahead and start working on the dexterity first, because that katana just looks too cool. All right. Well, I don't really know what I'm doing start of next episode, but I'm excited to find out. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you on Thursday for more Elden Ring. Goodbye.